biggest threat to America's AI dominance isn't China, but a senator from Massachusetts. Stick around, because this debate is about to get uncomfortable. Senator Elizabeth Warren has officially proposed a sweeping package of taxes specifically targeting artificial intelligence. We're talking about an excise tax on energy consumed by data centers, wealth tax aimed at AI billionaires, higher corporate taxes, higher capital gains taxes, and penalties for companies that replace human workers with machines. That is an enormous amount of new financial burden placed on one of the fastest growing industries in modern history. Now, supporters of Warren's position would argue this is about fairness. The concern is that AI will dramatically accelerate wealth inequality, concentrating massive resources at the very top, while ordinary workers get left behind. That narrative has emotional power. Nobody wants a permanent economic underclass. Nobody wants technology to hollow out the middle class while a handful of billionaires accumulate incomprehensible wealth. But here's where the argument gets complicated. Taxing an industry before it fully matures is genuinely risky. Think about what you're actually doing when you impose heavy financial penalties on emerging technology. You're potentially pushing development, investment, and talent toward countries that face zero such restrictions. China is actively racing to dominate artificial intelligence at a national level. They are not debating wealth taxes on their tech entrepreneurs. They are subsidizing them. So, while the intention might be redistributing wealth, the practical consequence could be surrendering America's competitive position in the most transformative technology of this generation. And here's the angle that rarely gets discussed. AI might actually do the opposite of what Warren fears. Companies like NVIDIA created enormous numbers of new millionaires through equity participation at various levels, not just executives. Startups like Anthropic and OpenAI have employees who are about to experience significant wealth events. Small business owners in places like rural Montana are already using AI coding tools to automate back-office operations, compete with larger corporations, and grow without needing government assistance. That Montana iron forging business story is genuinely fascinating. A business owner wearing overalls is writing his own software using AI tools to streamline order fulfillment. That small business now punches far above its weight class. That is economic mobility happening in real time, outside of government programs, outside of redistribution schemes. Snowflake recently reported its best single-day stock performance ever, jumping 38% on earnings driven by accelerating AI demand. They also announced a $6 billion AI partnership with Amazon. The demand for these technologies is not slowing down. It is accelerating. The real philosophical divide here is about whether prosperity gets created or redistributed. Warren's framework assumes a fixed economic pie, where AI simply moves slices from workers to owners. The opposing view is that AI expands the entire pie, creating new industries, new opportunities, and new wealth that didn't previously exist. History tends to favor the expansion argument. Every major technological revolution, from electricity to the internet, ultimately created more jobs and more opportunity than it eliminated. The question worth asking is this: should policy be built around fear of what might go wrong, or around strategies that maximize what could go right? Heavy taxation on emerging technology before it reaches its potential seems like a bet against American innovation at the worst possible moment. What do you actually think? Drop your perspective in the comments below and subscribe, because this conversation is far from over. We encourage you to engage with this content by subscribing to our channel for more insights on these important topics. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends and family who may also benefit from this information. Your support helps us continue to provide valuable content and fosters a community of informed viewers.